Hi there, in this video we're going to pick some colors for our shapes. I'm going to show you a cool place like this to get some ideas for colors. I'm also going to show you how to steal colors from an image. Let's get into it now and get started. Welcome back, and first up, if you can work on the file that you've worked on in the last tutorial. If you are just jumping into this particular one, if you go to File, Open, and in the file called Exercise Files, Shapes, there's this one called Coloring Shapes. Okay, open that one up. That's where we're at now. Okay, so we just randomly picked colors and they don't quite suit the background as much as I want. So I'm going to show you kind of two awesome things to do with color. This should probably have been in the color section, but it's hard to know, like it's hard to separate them all out into sections too much. So we are going to look at just how to get nice colors. Like I get stuck in I'm using like that gradient there. I've used probably on every second job in the last 6 months, just because I like those colors and it's hard to break out of your color schemes. If you look at any of my designs, it's either this green, that kind of, I want to say, I don't know, mandarin-y peach color, and kind of baby blue. All my work's done like that. So the way I get out of that comfort zone and find other colors, the nicest way is under Window, and it's under Extensions, and I don't know why they hide it. So it's such a cool little thing. So Window, Extensions, Adobe Color Themes. Now you need to be connected to the net for this to work. Okay, and this little panel opens up. Now the initial one's a bit boring. It's this Explore one that is quite exciting. Okay, well, exciting for me. Can you see here? It's nothing but just a bunch of cool colors. Okay, scrolling down, there's some really cool stuff in here. You can do searches in here. If I need something from the 80s, hit return. Okay, it'll do a search and that's some pretty successful 80s colors. Type in cafe, bank, actually popular brand. Like I'm from Auckland in New Zealand, right? And weirdly, if you type in Auckland, there's universities, there's council colors, so you can find all sorts in there. If I can find obscure things from an Auckland council, then you can probably find maybe your brand and your corporate colors in there. I'm gonna get rid of it and I'm just gonna hit search. Actually, I'm gonna go create and then back to explore. And yeah, like just some cool colors, right? You can say most popular this month or all time. I'm gonna go to all time and yeah, some cool colors. To use them, the best way to use them is, say you decide on this color here, okay? Panthera? Click on this little dotted line and say add to swatches. Ignore this libraries thing, we'll look at him later on. Close that down as well. And now what we can do is we can click on my ellipse. And if you're using an earlier version of Photoshop, often you still need to go back to any of these path tools, okay? And you can use the fill up here. I'm using a newer version of Photoshop, so ellipse, we can change it here as well. So click on it, and you'll see down the bottom here, those are the 5 color swatches that we've added. So I can go you. And it's just a way of, I guess, picking colors that are nice. Same with this ellipse color here. I'm gonna turn the opacity back up, and I'm just gonna pick one of the colors. It's still not quite working with my colors in the background here, but what you'll find is it's just a neat way of, yeah, busting out and getting color options. Say you're doing some logos or some designs or web work, and you just need to have like 3 color options for the client. Go to Adobe Color Themes and just find some new stuff. All right, I'm waffling. Next thing I want to show you though is how to really kind of steal colors from an image. And that can quite often be a nice way to kind of definitely match the colors because, yeah, just is. So I'm going to have this front ellipse selected. Okay, I'm going to click on this and nothing really needs to happen. You need to click on this hue slider and we're not really going to use this, just move them out of the way. And then see the little eyedropper? We can start working through this. The trouble is it doesn't update this automatically. It's picking the color, which is cool, but it's not going through and like, let's click OK. Now it will work. So I've picked the pink from it. I'm going to grab the green. Same thing, click on the color swatch, grab the hue slider, and just move out here, and I'm going to pick one of the yellows. Or in this case, kind of an orange. Now, are the colors working for me? I'm not that happy with them. So what I tend to do, right, is say this color here, I can use my same trick, pick a different color. Say I pick something from here, something a bit warmer. And I'm not, like what I want to do is maybe just drag this little circle down a bit to get maybe something that is close to it, but maybe darker, okay, darker that's being used in there. So it's just, yeah, you might find that works good for you. I'm going to click on this one, do the same thing. I liked that color. I just want it to be like a darker version of it. You just drag it straight down. Okay. And yeah, I've made it real ugly. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to play around now. You can leave. We've learned our 2 little tricks. Okay, remember window, extensions, Adobe color themes, pretty cool. And you can use the eyedropper tool. You just need to have it selected and start stealing colors by clicking on this, and you can just pick colors from there using that. Great explanation, Dan. Let's hit cancel. I'm now just going to mess about picking colors that I like. You can hang around if you like. What I want to do is I don't like this kind of like mud brown color, poo brown. Okay, with it selected, I'm going to go to this. You don't have to click from just here. I'm going to click on this one. So now the circles are the same colors, but I want this top one to be like this green. I like that green. I randomly picked it, but I think it kind of complements this all very nicely. Eyedropper tool, click OK. Yeah, I'm happy enough with it. One thing though, if you were dealing with corporate colors, you can click on this and just type them in here. So hopefully you've got like a corporate spec manual somewhere. Ask the marketing department. If you are the marketing department and you have no idea what the color is, import the logo and just use the same thing. Use the eyedropper to steal the color from the logo. It's not exact, but could work. Or type in the RGB colors or the CMYK colors if you can find them. I'm going to hit cancel. I am done. That is the end of the video. Let's get into the next one. All right, bye now.